Do you know what it feels like to have lost all hope? We're going to talk about that here in just a moment. Hello everyone, Semi-Retired Bob here. I talk about the carnivore diet, all things related to the carnivore diet, and miscellaneous odds and ends. Today we're going to talk about not having any hope left, but then getting your life back. For those of you new to the channel, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for stopping by. What you're watching is basically you're watching me walk. I try to come up with interesting things to talk about, but you're really just watching me walk. The interesting part of this is almost 21 months ago now, I couldn't do this. I could barely stand for a couple minutes at a time without severe pain. Now I'm out here walking every day. For those of you returning to the channel, welcome back. I'm glad you're here as well. It means an awful lot to me that you choose to spend just a few moments of your day with me. So I'd like everyone to help me out just a little bit. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Drop down in the comments and say hi, Bob. Perhaps even consider subscribing if you haven't done that yet. All these things that are absolutely free help me get the word out that it's never too late to change your life. I'm 60 years old. I'm doing things that I couldn't do when I was 40. And now I have my life back. I've talked about this in a couple of videos, but unless you've been there, I don't think you can really understand what it's like to have lost all hope for life. Prior to finding the carnivore diet, as those of you that have been following me for a while know, all I really wanted to do when I got out of high school was be in the Army. And after a few short years, they told me I couldn't do that anymore because I had gout. And things kind of spiraled from there. But the big spiral happened a little over 6 years ago when I had a triple bypass surgery. Things were better, but still not good. And even though I improved after the triple bypass surgery, I never really got healthy again. Yes, I did feel better because my heart was getting blood again. And all those things helped. But little guy out walking his dog. But I never really got healthy. And even though I could do some things again after my triple bypass surgery, I just slowly started to spiral again. To the point where I had given up on life. I was basically just sitting around the house waiting to die. Yes, I was down in North Carolina, sitting in my camper in one of the most beautiful places in the world, and didn't have the energy to get out and do anything. I just sat in my camper 30 miles from some of the best beaches in the country. It's kind of hard to describe where I was at that point in my life, other than the fact that I had lost all hope for life and was just sitting around waiting to die. And then, as those of you that know my story, I encountered Dante Ferrigno's channel, which led me to Dr. Berry and Dr. Baker and Dr. Chafee and all of those guys. And it was more out of an act of desperation. You know, I was in so much pain, and I'd heard that the carnivore diet might help a little bit with pain. And I was at the point where I didn't care if it killed me. The way I felt 21 months ago was that if I get a little bit of relief, that'd be great. If eating all this meat and fat gives me a heart attack, that'd be okay too. And now, everything has changed. 21 months later, I have my life back. I'm out here walking around, doing lots of things that I couldn't do 20 years ago. But the big thing is that I now actually have long-term plans. 21 months ago, my long-term plan was to hope, or not hope, that I woke up the next day. That was as far as it went. And now, I have land in Texas. I'm going to go down this fall and start working on my homestead. I'm still hopeful to through hike the Appalachian Trail sometime next year. But I'm still working on getting up and down off the ground. That's one of the things that is still a little bit of a struggle because my joints were so bad for so long. I feel like I can walk well enough that I could through hike the Appalachian Trail, except you have to camp. And to sleep in a tent, you have to be able to get up and down off the ground. So we'll see how that goes. But the main purpose of today's video is to say thank you to everybody out there who's followed me on this journey so far. You guys are one of the big reasons why I continue pushing forward every day to be 1% better. Would I have continued on this journey if I didn't have you guys out there cheering me on and leaving such encouraging comments? I can't say yes or no to that because I don't know for sure, but I suspect not. So I just wanted to say a great big... Why do people have to have such loud trucks? Sorry about that. I just wanted to say a great big thank you to everybody for being here, being along for the journey. Let's keep going. Let's push forward. Let's get through the cold, gray, yuck months of February and March and get on into spring where we can get out and really do some fun stuff. That's what I've got for you today, folks. I know this wasn't much of a video today, but some days I just got to say what I'm thinking. Have a great day, folks. Don't forget, get out there, be 1% better. Today, tomorrow, every day. Have a great day, folks. I'll see you in the next one.